Ron promised to tell us the number one mistake that people in real estate make. Go ahead, Ron.
Here's the number one mistake that people that own real estate make. They do not sit down with their real estate advisor one time per year and do an annual market update. Not a general market update, but a specific market update, meaning what is my property worth if I were to go to market today? What would be my equity I could capture? What would be my position in terms of what does the market have that I could transition into? And does it make sense to do something now? If the answer is no, then you just stand pat. You just don't do anything. But you should know your numbers. Most people don't get this about real estate. Real estate, and they're going to change our tax laws. They've been talking about this for the last few years, and the saber rattling, as they call it, the noise is getting louder and louder and louder. We have the best deal possible. If you owned your primary residence for 2 years or longer, if you're an individual, the number is $250,000. Just remember that number. If you're a married couple, that number is $500,000, which is huge. What do those numbers mean? If you've owned your real estate for 2 years or longer, you're able to sell your real estate, capture those gains up to, again, $250,000 if you're an individual, $500,000 if you're a married couple, and it's a tax-free game. There's nothing bigger or better out there.
If you're considering selling your home and you want us to, come out there and actually do that, there's a couple of other things that we like to do as well. And one of the things is that if you're considering, even if it's several months or whatever in the future, what we would want to do is we would sit down with you and we would go through all of the things that you maybe should do or shouldn't do. A lot of times people try to fix up their houses before they sell them. And there's some things that are going to be worth it monetarily and other things that aren't. And so we're willing to sit down and go through those things with you. The second thing is that if you are considering selling your home, we'll actually let you know what's going to end up in your pocket, because there's a lot of times that, you might say, oh, I'm going to sell my house for this amount of money. Well, there are expenses that come in. There are state taxes and title insurance and all those kinds of things that come into play. So we're going to actually give you a written breakdown of what those expenses are and what you can expect, so you can know the whole picture before you go into it and you don't have any surprises at the end.